All right, folks, we're back. Howlinblind, Money Slim, smoking cigars with Howlinblind, Money Slim, talking about buying local. Now, in this article in Leo magazine here in Louisville, Kentucky, they talk about how everybody's jumping on the bandwagon of buying local. Well, one of the biggest jumpers is a nationwide, if not worldwide, chain called Walmart. Now, Walmart is this big corporation who comes into a town, and this is a fact, they send people in to check out how much damage they can do. There's a documentary on trueworldhistory.info where the guy talks about, we would drive into a town and we'd go down Main Street and we'd start looking at all the local businesses and we'd start thinking, I'll give them 6 months. They'll be out in 3 months. They'll fold in 2 weeks. Then they'll be out. Basically plotting the end of the mom and pop local family business. I'm just glad Walmart doesn't sell hand-rolled imported cigars. If they did, I might be able to get this CAO for $4. It's an $8 cigar. With my discount at the store, it's $6. I might be able to get it for $4 at Walmart. But if they put out of business the guy who is Mr. Cigar, let's say in Louisville, Kentucky, then to me that's wrong. And a lot of people, they'll shop Walmart because they want to get that shirt cheaper than they can anywhere else. And Walmart's big thing is, we buy American. No, they don't. Here's what happens at Walmart, and I want you folks to think about this. You know somebody that's out of work, out of a job, a good friend of yours who lost his job for whatever reason, not due to his own fault, not due to the fact that he's a lazy ass, but to the fact that the company says, we can get this product manufactured or done in another country cheaper. These matches must be Chinese matches because they keep going out. Walmart buys very, very little local. Very little local. They have plants and factories set up in China where basically these young kids, and I used to think, okay, what's wrong with paying these kids 3 cents an hour? To them, that's a lot of money, and it is. These people will tell Walmart, yes, we'll work for a nickel a day or 5 cents a day or 5 cents an hour, whatever it is, because that takes them out of the poverty level in their country. And I jokingly used to say, they're eating Chihuahua 3 times a week, I know, animal rights activists. I just want to say one thing to you. Fuck you. Anyway, I like animals. But anyway, if they can make this shirt that I've got on, you can't see it very well. Can't see it very well. Anyway, let's say they can make this shirt in China for 75 cents. They got all the material and the manpower or kid power in this shirt cost 75 cents. And then it comes back across the ocean with a billion others of these that only cost Walmart 75 cents. How dare they put them in their store and try to sell them for $5? And tell me Well, it's to make sure your local buddy here has got a job bringing out these shirts. Nike. I'll never buy a pair of Nikes ever. They have these tennis shoes made over in some foreign country. Cost them probably $1 to make. I believe it's, roughly. And then they come back and try to sell them to our kids for $100 a piece or $200. To me, not only is that immoral, it's rape. Yep. You can't always get the item made in your local area, but somewhere in the United States, somebody makes what you want to buy. I mean, there's even some places who do make in this country handmade cigars, and they're really good. I've smoked a few of them. F.D. Graves. Somewhere in this country, there's a company making these shirts. And it might be $1.50 or even $2 to make. They sell it, and let's say the total cost is $2. Then if Walmart puts it on sale for for $5, okay, they're paying. Let's say it costs them $1 a shirt. It costs $2 to make. Walmart's paying $3. They're putting them up for $5. That's decent. I can live with that. I could live with it for $6 if it's made locally, if it's in this country. But there used to be a shirt company in New Albany. I think it was called Arrow. Made great shirts. Great American-made shirts. Or it might be Enro. I forget. I think it was Enro. Great American-made shirts. And they sold, at the time, for about $5. I mean, I'm talking men's business shirts with collars that button down and you wear a tie with. They look great. And it was all local. It was all local. Sold in your local stores. My thing is, we can't gripe about our jobs being shipped out of the country, and we can't gripe about not having any money, and we can't gripe about our economy when we'll sit back and we buy from someone who has no interest in this country other than to extract as much money out of you as they can. Back in the good old days, and we even have one of these in town, a local business. It's a bakery. It's not a big, Dunkin Donuts. It's not one of these fancy schmancy places. It's been around forever. Best frickin' donut shop in town, and they go out of their way to take care of you. I remember stopping in there on a Saturday, and they were out of my custard-filled donuts, and I was going to drive. That's when I lived in Fairdale, and I was going to drive to Hanover, Indiana, to visit my son on a Sunday. And I said, man, I tell you, I'm going to come through here tomorrow. He said, what time? And I gave him a time. He said, how many do you want? And I didn't want to just get 2, so I said, I'll take 4 or 5. He said, I'll have them ready for you. He made and had set off to the side 5 custard-filled chocolate iced donuts for me when I came through the next day to go to Hanover, Indiana. You can't get that out of Walmart. They look at you funny. Back in the good old days when McDonald's was a local, we'll wait on you and we'll take care of you, it's not like that no more. It's everything's corporate. You got to do what the corporate office says, not what the neighborhood atmosphere demands. Well, folks, I've been on this rant and rave for too long, and I went over 10 minutes. Hopefully YouTube will let me put it up. If not, we'll chop it down. Anyway, watch out for my next set of videos on police brutality and what we can do about that. Smoking my CAO, Brasilia, Amazon. Howlinblind, Muddy Slim. We'll talk to you later.